and welcome, I'm Lloyd, and this is the Dressing Gown Diary review of round 1 of the 2024 Six Nations and a preview of round 2. Wow, didn't it just start with a bang in Paris on Friday night last week? No one foresaw, certainly Freddie's Flutty didn't, how much of an impact Dupont not playing would make and how much on fire Ireland really were. They dismantled France. Even though this is a sending off, did that have an impact on the result? I don't think so. Luku is certainly no Dupont. He doesn't even deserve to have one of his legs. The loss in the way that France structured their game was so big they couldn't find a way through. Ireland, with a bonus point win, walk away from Marseille jubilant. Everyone thought with Sexton going what would happen, but it was like he'd never ever gone. Ireland were superb, amazing. It was an exhibition to watch, the lines of running, the deception in attack. It was an absolute joy. The second match saw Italy take a deserved lead as England's attack looked lacklustre. England did find enough to get over the line, but conceded a late try when they were pushing for a corner line out. You never know, those potential 14 points could become important come the end of the tournament. Scotland, well, they finally won in Cardiff for the first time in 22 years. They tried their hardest to blow up though. 27-0 they were. And then Wales, the dragon roared. They ripped the playbook up, started to play an expansive game and scored 26 unanswered points, but couldn't quite find their way over the line. Josh Adams has been riled by Warren Gatland for his part in a stupid penalty that cost 3 points and ultimately the match. Scotland could view it that they were lucky. They conceded 15 consecutive penalties and only had 2 yellow cards. But still, it was a great win for the Scots. So moving on to this weekend, it all opens up tomorrow. We start with Scotland hosting France, a massive game for Scotland. Scotland held on last week, as we said, a 27-0 lead. But Scotland, this could be the second time ever they've won the first 2 matches of the Six Nations. The first time they did it was last season, so this should be real progress. France have lost 2 out of the last 11 Six Nation games, but both of those have been to Ireland. Can Scotland find a way through? They'll certainly. Murrayfield will be jumping. They will be pumped. They've won the last 4 matches at Murrayfield, so they will push those boys forward. But can they iron out the problems that happened in the second half against Wales? Then the big one of the weekend has to be England against Wales. The Welsh Hordes will be invading Twickenham. England have made no changes in their team for the first time since the World Cup final of 2019. England have won the last 5 at home against Wales. So they go into this brimming with confidence. And England have not lost a round 2 match since 2009. Everything points to an England win. But this is the Six Nations. This is Wales visiting Twickenham. Wales come as well. They've only won 1 out of 9. They've really got no right to show up and expect anything but a loss. But 3 teams have won the title when they've lost their first match, and Wales last did it in 2013. So there is hope if they play the expansive game. This is a game that's normally decided by 1 score either way. It can be a tight affair, a cagey affair. Wales seem to have a way of playing better against England, but have they got enough to do it this time? And then we finish off the weekend on Sunday, Ireland hosting Italy. Well, Ireland, they're very happy with what's gone on so far. They've made 6 changes, shuffled the pack completely, give everyone a bit of game time. They'll be expecting an easy win, but there are no easy games against Italy now. They have improved, as England found, not to their detriment because they had enough last Saturday. Capuzzo is back in and doing well. Varney much improved, so he comes back into the side. But this is a massive, massive task for Italy to get anything out of this game. Ireland are brimming full of confidence, and it appears that they can take players out without it affecting the overall performance. So it really is Ireland up against it. So Freddie's Flutter, we failed in week 1, and I'm sure many of you backed it because no one foresaw how bad France would be without Dupont. But this weekend, Freddie is backing Wales on 10.5 points. They're always tight games at Twickenham. I think Wales will raise the game, not suggesting that they'll win, but that handicap seems quite generous. If it is only a 1-score win, you'll be on the positive side. It's an even money bet, so most bookmakers will be able to offer you between 10 and 11 points on the handicap. Get your money on. Enjoy the weekend. There's 6 halves of rugby to enjoy. Over and out.